I don't want to be a pandita, but actually, I have also asked my dad for an Nerf gun.
So I thought you are a little young learner who can be a sustainability champion one day.
But finally, here I am on stage doing my speech by defeating that strange sickness.
Many things to say about like the things that I loved about your speech. You asked a question at the very beginning. Are you stressed for any reason?
I heard a noise from the audience. Someone was shouting, "That is Snow White! That is Snow White!"
So my mom, when you talk about this person, she can be divided into two parts. The Mother Teresa side and the Mike Tyson side.
If you ask that question from an adult, I think that has a lot of depth.
Today, a reader, tomorrow, a leader. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic set off on its maiden voyage.
I figured out that you are a lover of all those the marine life and those large creations, are you?
Oh my! Look! I just found a big bomb under my backyard. It was in World War I. So they would be like that. The next one is the most known and most best generation in my opinion.
You had a lovely structure. You wanted to tell the audience what these generations are. That's a testament of how the humanity has evolved. Apart from the concept, how you took it up, how you absorbed it, and your capability to deliver it in a much more simple and relatable manner.
Others need food to survive. We only need Wi-Fi and data to survive.
Absolutely amazing. So you can continue to learn and share many more thoughts with us.
In this case, people just wanted to know which type of jacket to wear, but technology kept providing temperature figures instead of a direct answer.
I think your speech was very much factual. You brought in a lot of facts, and then you tried to be analytical about human behavior.
I turned, and that uncle appeared out of nowhere and called me. He asked, "Puta, where's your parents?" "Sorry, uncle, my mistake. Please let me go."
You are a very dramatic personality, and you have the skill of storytelling.
We are born to a very nice family with parents, sweet grandparents. Maybe we have a brood of relations around us. Right. And that's how we grow.
So what can we do instead of playing video games? Well, like I know many of you cannot resist it because like we are in the 21st century filled with technology.
As for a young speaker like you, to really analyze how good and bad video gaming could be.
What you learn from the experiences, and it can't be earned through certificates or degrees.
Who's the fourth best player in the world? So it's Cristiano Ronaldo, also known as CR7.
An old man came and the person told me, don't think like that. There aren't anything called fate and you should make your own future.
So you, from that point onwards, you brought a really valuable message to all of us. Like the future of us is greatly in control of our hands, maybe not 100%.
When a battery is used, it slowly loses its energy. Isn't that just like how we get older?
So you try to make a lot of comparisons between a battery and a human life.
When we go to school, play sports, and do our homework, we get tired. Batteries need to be recharged, and so do we. Sleeping and eating healthy foods are like a recharge for our bodies. My first shot, straight to my dog's face. Second, to one of our windows. The window shattered into pieces, and I got a good lecture from my mother that day.
All those bad experiences, still you had a determination to play like Kumar Sangakkara. You had an idol in your mind.
Suddenly, I felt so angry. I felt so pissed, and I felt so sad at the same moment. But in the end, I had to choose one.
And you had some dialogues, and you narrated it a little so that you could give a different outlook to the audience, just to showcase actually how those conversations have taken place.
Did you know that Harry Potter's author, J.K. Rowling, was rejected 12 times
when she went to publish the book. So next time you feel a bit down or you can't do something, always be determined, because maybe one day you could also change the world.
Nicely asked a question, who are the Harry Potter lovers? Then I thought you are going to talk something about Harry Potter, but then you twisted and said the author of Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, had gone through so much of failure, but still being determined.
We also can give light to the others. We can be a lamp. We can shine in others' lives. With kindness, we can help each other and support each other. So that is how we could shine as light as well. So yes.
Protect it and recycle it. Thank you. I almost forgot. Use things that you could use forever and ever. Peace.
Today we want to really appreciate a very special person who has come to give us valuable feedback to our speeches. Let me tell you why. ඇයි ඒකේ වැදගත්කම කියන්නේ because අපි කරන යම් කිසි දෙයක් තියෙනවා නම් අපි ඒ කරන දේ මොකක්ද කියලා අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලා දැනගන්න ඕනේ. අපි ඒ කරන දේෙන් මොකක් හරි පළක් වුණාද? ඒ කියන්නේ did we do something? And in fact Miss Chanel a couple of weeks ago shared something very important. She was telling the students පොඩ්ඩක් දඟලන වෙලාවක පොඩි දඟ වැඩ ටිකක් කරගෙන යනවා. Miss Chanel කිව්වා නෑ නෑ මෙතන okay calm down, be quiet, remember whatever you do you must try to make a what Miss Chanel අර වැදගත් වචනේ ඇහුනේ Miss Chanel හයියෙන් කියන්නේ contribution. ඒක තමයිනේ. මේක තමයි අපේ අම්මලා තාත්තලා නෙවෙයි අපි මේ රටේ මේ අපේ සමාජයේ in society අපෙන් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ, right? What this is what we expect from students. What මොකද්ද? A little මදි come on you all spoke so well here. A little louder. මොකද්ද? අන්න යමක් ඕගොල්ලෝගෙන් බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන. ඒක තමයි හිතන්නේ අපේ ආදරණීය අම්මි තාත්තිලා බලාපොරොත්තු. That's what you all want from your children. Yes, I want them to get the best marks, the best scores, to be first in life. There's nothing wrong because now I'm also starting off that little parenting role එක හිමීට මාවත් පටන් ගන්නවා. දැන් ඉතින් උදේ නැගිට්ටම ඒක තමයි හිතන්නේ කොහේ යයිද දන්නේ මේ ළමයා මේවත් බිත්තියේ එක එක වැඳලා තිබ්බා තමයි තරු පේනවා mother in law කෑ ගහනකොට අනිත් පැත්තේ. So then you'll wonder මේ ළමයා කොහේ යයිද කියලා. That's when you expect things. යමක් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු. So there's always great expectations from our children. I really realize that now as a parent, all parents, I know that too. Wow, we expect magic from our kids. I think somebody spoke about magic, wasn't it? Somebody, yes. And that contribution. යමක් ඕගොල්ලෝගෙන් යමක් අපිට ඕගොල්ලෝ යමක් ඕගොල්ලෝන් ඉගෙන ගන්න යමක් ඕගොල්ලන්ට සමාජයට දෙන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඒ පොඩි දේ හරි තියෙනවා නම් I think we are satisfied and we are happy. And today that contribution of sorts ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලන් කරපු දේ ගැන මොකක් හරි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ළමක් ලැබුණා නම් ඒකට ලැබෙන එක හේතුවක් තමයි the feedback that was given by this special person Amali. Amali, thank you so much. 16 speeches. The speeches are not easy, but the way you gave it with a smile. I gave Amali's designation. Amali මොනවද කළා තින්නේ කොහෙන්ද, what has she achieved in life? Remember I told something else. There's something more to Amali. Amali comes from a අර සිටි එක අමතකයි නාලකස ආට ඒ සිටි එක නම් අමතකයි අර මන් දන්නේ අපි නම් දන්නේ කොළඹ ගාල්ල විතරයි නේ අනුරාධපුර යාපනයේ විතරයි නේ වෙන වැදගත් නගර නෑනේ ලංකාවේ එන්නේ නාලකස කුරුණෑගල නේ ළඟින්ම ගියොත් නෑ අමාලි එන්නේ කොහෙන්ද අමාලි කියන්නේ like a proud කැන්ඩියන් මහනුවරෙන් අමාලි එන්නේ අමාලි ගැන යමක් කියන්න තියෙනවා මහනුවර තවමෙන් එන්නේ මහනුවර සිටිකින් කොළඹ ගැන ඉතින් නේ මොනවද කියන්න තියෙන්නේ නේද නේ නුවර කිව්වම කොච්චර ලස්සනද අපේ අම්මත් නුවරෙන් අමාලි ඉතින් අපේ අම්මා හිටියන කන්ර දෙකක් මට හම්බෙන්නේ මොනවාද ඔයා කියන්නේ නුවර ඇර වෙන කොයිද මේ ලංකාවේ තියෙන්නේ කියලා right නුවර වැවේ නේ රවුමක් යනවා කියන්නේ නේ ඉස්සර කොහොමද නේ fantastic Amali hails from that beautiful town of Kandy නාලකස ඉතින් පොඩ්ඩක් bias තමයි නේද මාලකස So Amali, thank you for your contribution. I thought the children the feedback you gave was fantastic. I'm sure the parents also appreciate it. So Amali, I think we deserve to your presence today in such a special day. I think once again Amali, if you don't mind if you can stand and come here. Amali, I think we need to give a big hand to Amali for a fantastic inauguration. Thank you, Amali.
Thank you. So I think I want to show my gratitude to you for inviting me for this session because after coming here, I felt a lot of energy, a lot of warmth. And being around children is always amazingly great. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. If I'm to tell you a few words, I can think of this about 2 years back. I happened to go to India on a pilgrimage, and then we had to go up this little hill. And at the basement, like at the base of that hill, like we had a uh, little walk. I mean, we were walking up to the hill anyway. But along our way, I saw so many not so fortunate people who are begging, and most sadly, children, like beautiful children with brown curly hair and with amazing smiles in their face. So after looking at those children, I thought, okay, they are so beautiful. They have so much of light on their faces. But are they in the right environment? Right? I mean, what I figured was, okay, we need to see and feel those children and people sometimes to realize how fortunate we are, isn't it? So we tend to grumble about little things that we don't get in our lives, but those become very negligible in terms of certain people, certain children who are living in certain parts of this country as well as in other countries. So as children, as the children of the White Leaf Academy, what I would want to say is like you are in the right environment, right? Surrounded with the right people who have the right vision for all of you. Even as I told that during one of the evaluations, we are in a world where we are so surrounded and loaded with too much of information, so much of digitalization and devices. I think Puta, you would agree with me on gaming, but unless we come and spend some time with people, with children, with the mentors and the teachers around us, the time that we miss out, so as it came up in one of the speeches, the opportunity cost of being here is actually minimal. You are foregoing your time of spending with a phone or on a YouTube or Netflix, but the opportunity cost is minimal, whereas your gains by being here is a lot more. You can just set it off, like you can nullify. The net effect is, I would say, nullified, because the experiences that you get in this classroom amongst your friends is definitely priceless, right? So understand and make sure you make the best out of it, because in life now, looking at all of you takes me back to my small days as well, as Nadish told. So not so not so busy, not so cosmopolitan city, very laid back in the days. So we had very little opportunity. I mean, school, yes, we will have little activities, but not that we had academies or any kind of a platform apart from the school, right? School will have different speech to drama to music, but it's a very limited platform. But nowadays, you have an abundance of opportunities, an abundance of people who think in a brilliant way, that who are willing to help you. So you don't get those opportunities all the time. Now when we look back, okay, if we could like rewind and go back to that time, I would want to do certain things in a different way probably. But now you are at that stage, right? So you can be in the present moment. And with what all of you spoke, I know that you all have so much of great concepts. I didn't expect certain concepts to come from a little bunch of speakers like you. The thinking was amazingly great. So I don't want to tell you too many things. Just one thing, two things basically. The first thing is understand how privileged you are and make the best out of it. That's number one. And through this speech, so you will understand a structure of a speech and how you say it, how you connect with the audience. On the other hand, it's important for us to know what we speak, right? In this forum, it's okay for you to be able to deliver a speech. You can pick and choose any content, but as you grow up as adults, I want you to really understand learning the values of life is really, really important. So at some day, at some forum, you all will talk about the things that you value and which will also add value to the younger generations. Your Nangis and Mallis, like they will learn many things from you. So be mindful of what you speak and also be mindful of this opportunity that you have got and then to make the best use of it. Because if you miss a minute, maybe you will miss so many things as unknowingly. So those are the two messages that I would want to tell, and you all have been an amazing bunch of young speakers. So keep shining and keep learning uh, with the value systems around you. And also want to emphasize again, you are very fortunate to be in a place like the Whiteleaf Academy, which thinks out of the box. When you can be busy with the tuition class or a mobile phone or a Netflix, you have such a forum to be here and then to grow and learn, to be different personalities in the society. I just got to know Nalaka as I walked in only. I haven't met him or spoken to him before. But with the little bit that I spoke with you, Nalaka, I figured out the big vision that you have at the back of your mind. Many people, like I come across so many people in the society, but it's a very few who will have that kind of a large objective with no expectation. So hats off to you. I was really taken up with your concept and for having this kind of a platform, and to find this kind of a place in Colombo is very rare. I think all the children here and the parents are extremely fortunate, and I also found myself to be fortunate to be a part of this initiative. So hats off to you, and many blessings for you to continue this journey in the benefit of many more children.
I expected this because again, this is vitally. So you come here, you expect this. What I have to say is, like watching this pep talk, it really takes me back. Mama podi kalgin podi kiyan dema loku nemei, but like mama godak podi kala vitally put aapu gaman Imayak kala, Sajaniyak kala, ඊට රුහිණියක් කළා මෙතන perform කරනකොට අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේවල් අපි බලන් ඉඳලා අපි ඒකෙන් influence වෙලා ඉගෙන ගත්ත විදිහ නාලක සර් අපිට guide කළා how we like we got this thing from White Leaf where you are confident and you're not scared of anything you see. පොඩ්ඩක් බය හිතන දැන් අදටත් මම දැනටත් මෙතන එනකොට ඒ බය තියෙනවා එකපාරම බය අම්මෝ එකපාරම කතා කරන්න කිව්වා නේද කියලා. But it's so amazing what you get from White Leaf, and all of you are amazingly talented. Like I have one at home and I know how struggling it was to get him here, and all of you are amazingly talented. And what I have to say is at this moment, watching you all speak, even I had some things to learn. Watching Miss Amali giving you all the feedbacks, even I had stuff to learn. Even I learned everything. That is the beauty in White Leaf, because each moment you learn something new. Each moment you experience something new. And every moment you experience in White Leaf is just joy. And it was really amazing listening to all your speeches. It was really encouraging, really enthusiastic. And what I have to say is, long live White Leaf, and I hope that this will go on forever and forever. And yeah, I'm writing O-levels this Monday. And the thing is, 2 weeks ago, I was dead scared of O-levels. I was dead scared. Amma knows, I was at my home. I was always in my room with the book in my hand because I was so scared. And I was so freaking out because I didn't know what to write, because I know I have studied for 4 months. What am I, like, I have no reason to be scared of. But again, I'm like panicking inside. So last week, Dr. Ram Mandala came to White Leaf for an Meet the Expert session. And I didn't want to come because I was so scared. What I wanted to do is stay home and study. So Amma has called, Amma thinks Amma doesn't know this. Amma hitana Amma tava danne dekki nahe kiyala. Mම හොඳට දන්නවා. Amma නාලක සර් call කරාදී Amma කියලා මෙහෙමයි sir මෙයා ගොඩක් pressure එකකින් ඉන්නේ එහෙම කියලා. So sir called me and asked me one thing. What relax වෙන්න ඕනේ නම් White Leaf එකට එන්න කියලා කිව්වා. And that is what's so amazing. What I have to say, sir Najee sir asked how I overcome challenges, and the main thing I do is, it's not that I don't care, I do care, but I stay relaxed. And that's something I learned from White Leaf, that no matter how much of things, how much obstacles you face on your way, just chill. You know, just chill on and go and move forward. And I came that day, spoke with Nalaka sir, attended the meeting and everything, and now I feel so relaxed, and I'm not scared of facing my O-levels Monday. So what I have to say is, obstacles might come, and even today when you're coming here, you might feel scared, because I know when we were coming from home, one of the people who spoke here, they were like, I can't do this, I'm scared, I'm shy and stuff. But what I have to say is, face the challenges and get every opportunity you get from White Leaf. Trust me, when I was your age, mama samahara opportunities atayala dema White Leaf again. And I still regret it. And I'm sure අනාගතේ වෙනකන්වත් කවදාම ලොකු වුණාට පස්සේ ගොඩක් ලොකු වුණාට පස්සේ I will still regret the fact that I like neglected those opportunities. And so White Leaf එකෙන් ලැබෙන හැම opportunity එකක්ම ගන්න ඒක කොහොම හරි කොච්චර අමාරුද you might feel I can't do this, I have that thing, මේක තියෙන අර class තියෙන අර මේ අර event තියෙන මේ event තියෙන. No matter what happens, as you said, as Sanali said, make sure that you are not losing the most valuable opportunity you have. That is White Leaf. White Leaf වලින් ලැබෙන opportunities I වෙන කොහෙවත් ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඉතින් opportunity එකක් දෙනවා නම් sir දෙනවා නම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට opportunity එකක් මෙන්න මේක කරන්න මෙන්න ඔයාලට opportunity එකක් කියලා අනිවාර්යෙන් grasp it, take it with you. And one day you'll be happy and you won't regret it, because I know getting the opportunities that Nalaka sir gave me when I was like in all these past years, it made me who I am, and I have so much more to learn, and it's all for White Leaf. So yeah, that's all I got to say, sir. So yeah, encourage them all.